lovers. I am Laura and I'm here to demonstrate to you the exercises from the Body Love Calendar for 2026 for June. Yay, we made it to June. So we've got swivels, hip swivels, and we've got bow and arrow. So this is going to be really fun, and besides, June is just such a great month, right? It starts summer. I love it. So, hip swivels. Those of you who enjoyed hula hooping at some time in your life, or still do, will really like this. But it's good for all of us. So we're going to put our hands behind our head. I'm going to bend my knees so that my hips can move freely. And I'm going to draw circles with my hips. So imagine if you had a laser or something attached to your tailbone and you want to draw a circle kind of between your feet or even around your feet. I'm keeping my upper body pretty still. Now we're going to go the other way. 1, 2. Now I'm not trying to crunch down. I want to keep my upper body lifted. Let me show you what it looks like from the side. So I'm standing up tall. I got my legs slightly turned out. And I'm just swiveling those hips, drawing them around, and make sure you go in each direction. So when I go out this way, this side gets a stretch, and the other side is activated in an abduction sort of way, and then vice versa. Here, my sacral area is getting a little bit of activation. My hamstrings are getting a teeny tiny stretch, and here, the opposite, my low back is stretching just a little bit and my hamstrings are getting activated. Okay, so that's the first swivel, first level, and this just feels really good. This is an age-old thing, right? In many practices, I think in Tai Chi they do it like this, right, as a warm-up even. So it's included in so many practices. I'm just mentioning one. Now we're going to do a little bit more difficult. We're going to put our hands behind our head and we're going to keep our legs together. So now you're going to draw that circle with your tailbone and your knees. So I'm going to do this in a way that my knees feel happy about, right? You don't want to overextend or let the heels come off the ground. Let's go the other direction. I'm going to show you from the side again. Okay, so I keep my feet firmly on the ground, swiveling. Actually, I could do more swivel with the hips. Okay, so you're just going to kind of get used to your body weight shifting over your feet, over your ankles, over your knees. Now, here's the real hula hoop one. You're going to put one foot in front, one foot in back. Let's put those hands behind the head again. And now we're going to swivel here. So now the weight is literally shifting from one foot to the other, from toe to heel to toe to heel. And I'm going to do each leg forward, each direction. So I just switched directions. And now I'm letting my heel and my toe come off a little bit as they want to. And then the other side. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Feels really good. All of these calendar exercises are things I thought might feel good to start the day. You can certainly do them anytime, but I really like to start my day with some exercises like this. So, right when you were little, if you hula hoop, kind of hula hoop like this, or like this actually. So if you want to do it smaller, just like you're hula hooping, it's more this way. And I was trying to get a big stretch out of it. Okay, the last of the hip swivels is going to be a single leg swivel. We'll see how well I do with this. So standing on one foot, I'm just pretending I'm hula hooping. I'm getting a little bit of a single leg squat there. Let's go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then switch. So single leg hula hoop. I'm focusing on moving my hips forward. So of course, you want to master the double leg, or feel like you're confident, let's say, with the double leg one first. And 5. Great. So that's exercise 1. That's the hip swivels. Now we're going to do bow and arrow. Bow and arrow is lovely because it really stretches your chest and it's asymmetrical. So your brain has to work a little bit more to accomplish it. So the one arm, I'm going to call it the back arm, is drawing across my body this way, like I'm pulling that bowstring. The other arm is pushing away, like I'm pushing that bow. I like to do my hands like this, but that's just because that's how I learned it. You can do like this if you want. This is a little harder because you have to extend the whole hand. So we're just going to draw across, and I'm going to look toward this hand. Shoulders are down, collarbone is lifted. Oh, that feels so good. I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together. I like to come in and around. Boom. In and around. Boom. In and around. Boom. It's a push and a pull. It's a push and a pull. Looks like this from the side. Let me go to this side this time. Boom. Right to the side. So it probably even looks like I'm leaning back a little bit. I think it's the outfit, but. So you could do them all on one side first if you want. Boom. Boom. You don't have to do that little circle thing with your arms. Just bring them in together and then stretch them away from each other. So this elbow and this hand are pulling away from each other, so you get a big stretch. The next one is with a plie squat, which we did last month. So I really love this one. It's my favorite of the bow and arrows. So I'm going to step to the side, and on the side I'm stepping with, I'm going to pull that elbow back. So here, nice and low, and come up. Here, and up. Pull, and up, and pull, and up, and pull, and up, and pull. Give you another perspective. Pull, and up, and pull, and up. Oop, I stepped with the other foot that time. Now I'm stepping with the foot that I'm reaching out with, which is fine. You can do it either way, especially if you get confused about it. Better to keep going and exercise that bow and arrow part than to worry about which way your plie is going. So do it either way you want. Now we're going to shoot up. So I'm going to step with one foot or the other, and I'm going to aim up there. This shoulder goes down. This shoulder is actually going down, but the arm is going up. So I'm pulling, come to the middle, pull, come to the middle. Let your neck be long. Lift that collarbone. I'm going to do 8. I think this is 6, 7, and 8. And this is like I'm trying to look at a star up there, or look at a bird. I'm not trying to shoot it. I don't roll like that, but that's, everybody's choice. Okay, now I'm going to draw the bow on one foot, and that's going to be challenging. So I'm going to lift this leg just off the ground, and I'm going to pull back here. Pull back. Now I'm going to stay on one side for this. Pull back. Pull back. Okay, I'm going to try the other side. So I've got this hand up. This hip is an extension. You could do it however you want, though. Let's see. Pull back. Pull back. Let's do 4, so we're equal. 3 and 4. Great. Now I am going to show it to you a little bit different way. So now I'm going to abduct this hip, and I'm going to pull across here. Woo, that's a hard one. Pull across. But once I get that elbow back here, it becomes easier. And then the other side. Leg is up, and we pull across, and we pull across, and we pull across, and we pull across. Great. Okay, so that's all the exercises from June. Now I'm going to use this little guide on these little squares on your calendar. They show you the cumulative list of the exercises that we've done for the year. So I'm going to follow this, and we're going to do all these. So twist, balance, stomp, and plank. So for January and February. So let's just do one of each. I'm going to put my hands behind my head and twist. So this could be a nice morning program. I'm just starting out with a twist. Again, you could do this anytime, but I'm choosing to do morning. Now I'm going to do a balance. Hi, Gee. Now I'm going to do a balance. I'm going to hold it for about 10 seconds. Or you might do more. I'm trying to elevate, elevate, elevate. And I'm going to stomp, stomp, and get that bone strengthening piezoelectricity going through my body. And now I'm going to plank. I'm going to put my feet up on this planter. Okay, what's next? We've got hinge, arm circles, hip abduction, and side bends. So hinge, I'm going to pull my hips back, push them forward. Pull them back, push them forward. This is a great stretch for the back of my legs in the morning. Pull them back. Try wider if you like. Arm circles. I'm going to do this version today. Big clock. Reach around. Reach around. Reach around. Reach around. Great. Hip abduction. We already did this a little bit in our bow and arrow. I'm going to do 10 on each side. 4, 5, 6. You can do it like this if you like. 7, 8. I always like to stretch my biceps out though, because they're so active all the time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Strengthening up that outer glute. 9, 10, and now side bends. Bend and lift, bend and lift, bend and lift. And remember, on these side bends, we're not trying to have our hip go boom, because we want to get taller through our spine. So we're trying to create space in the spine, always. Great. And then we would add on to it our hip swivels, right? Wait, did I do them all? Oh, I forgot two. I forgot plie squats and distracted arm reaches. Okay, sorry. So plie squat, and I'm going to squat and lift, squat and lift, squat and lift, squat and lift. And then I'm going to do distracted arms. So I'm going to go boom, boom. You could even do this when you're taking a break from whatever it is that you're doing that's got your body a little bit tight or cramped up. All of these exercises, again, are meant to wake your body up and to balance off what life kind of does to us. Now we're ready for our hip swivels. 3, 4, even if you just did like 10 of each thing or 10 seconds of each thing, that's only 120 seconds, because it's 6 months times 2 exercises, and you only have to do, to make a complete program, you don't have to do all 4 versions of every exercise. That's just to give you variety and a way to progress. And then we bow and arrow, bow and arrow, bow and arrow, bow and arrow. Lovely. I hope you're having fun with this. I am really having fun with it. And I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful June, celebrating your body, celebrating life day. Bye.